Hey, this is Anomaly, back with another quick revisit, or I don't know if you want to call it revisit, but just with another figure review. I appreciate everyone that watched my prior video on my concept part 6 Jason. A lot of you guys really liked the video, gave it a lot of support, and commented, and I really appreciate that. We got a lot of views in a very short period of time, so again, appreciate that. So now I want to show the second half of that unboxing and show you guys another component of the package that I was waiting for a long time, that one did for me, which is the young Jason that I have paired up with my burnt Jason. This burnt Jason, I have done a review, 2 reviews I believe. It's an older piece. I still own it because it holds up very well, and I have another one in the works, and I'll probably keep both of them. So with that being said, let's take a quick look at some details and let's see what this young Jason's all about. Alright guys, so here we go. I'll do a quick review. Here's a COA. I didn't know these young Jasons came with a COA. This is the first one that I've seen, so it doesn't specify a number. It just says by One's Customs, and pretty cool picture. The mother's head, and here's the base. It's a typical mud base, blood in the water. Simple base. Has a nice wet mud look effect. That's one thing I'll say in particular. I own quite a few of these bases, and some of them are more wet and dry than others, but I like this one. This one has a really nice wet look to it. So, and this is the figure. Now, one thing I noticed with this young Jason compared to the prototypes and a few other ones that I've seen is the paint detail. This is the same one that we've been seeing all along, but it's just the details are a little different. I don't recall seeing these. I don't even know what that is. That's seaweed. Again, nicely weathered pants. I'm not sure if one makes these. I'm pretty sure he does these because I've never seen anything like these. And these bodies, you don't see these bodies too often, so I wonder where he got the body from. But they're nicely weathered, some tattering, nice mud effect. They genuinely look like he's been like at the bottom of a lake or something. So one is, I don't know if my lighting's all jacked up, guys, but one is just a master at creating that effect. And these are their hands. Again, nicely painted in good paint effect, for lack of a better word. And this is the mother's, Pamela's head, his mommy's head. I'm feeling this. I like the way One did this head in particular. He has done these heads. I've seen him before, and I won't lie, I didn't really care for them. I didn't like the paint schemes. Wasn't particularly fond of the hair and all that, but I must say, at least on this head, in hand, it looks fantastic. I like it a lot, and it's small. It's smaller than the typical 1/6 head, which I think is realistic. Let me get another angle at that. I like this a lot, so that's why I have him holding it. So shout out to One on that. And again, guys, as you guys can see, the paint details are absolutely phenomenal on this young Jason. The other ones had like more moss, like actual moss or oregano, whatever you want to call it. This more has like a moss effect that was done with like body sculpting, which is what I prefer because it doesn't fall off and doesn't make it look as organic, but it does. It is a nice effect nonetheless. But look at the details, guys. And again, we'll see some angles, and here's that head sculpt. I absolutely love this head sculpt. And again, I want to re-emphasize that the paint work on this head is absolutely phenomenal. Again, shout out to Ones. And looks legit like young Jason. He was the bottom of a lake, and you know, and that's the situation. So let's step back and get a perspective shot, and let's take a look at a few angles, guys. All right, so there we go. Again, another angle. The base is very well done. Weathering and just the overall effect of him looking like he's been in the water for a long time is just really good. I don't know why my camera's acting stupid right now, but yeah, there's another angle at his mom's head, which I really like. Looks really good. And some more examples of that moss effect that I was talking about. Like I said, it's sculpted. It's not like an actual flaky moss. And look at that, guys. Look at that. And here's the head. Love that side angle, guys. Truly a face a mother could only love. Again, got a few strangling hairs in the back. And let's take a step back, get a perspective, and take a look from behind. And this is how we're looking from behind, guys. I must add that it's more of that stuff. I don't even know what that is, but it's really cool looking, like seaweed or whatever. I must really say this is the, you know, really good compliment to any Jason you have. You know, whether it's part 3, part 4, part 7. Look at that, guys. Again, more seaweed effect, more moss. Again, you know, young Jason was at the bottom of a lake for quite some time because, you know, the camp counselors were doing other things that they felt were more important, like having sex and doing drugs while this kid was drowning. And they wonder why he came back and started slashing everybody. This looks like a legit, I don't know, man. It's just so good. It's just so well painted. I can't overemphasize enough about this piece. And let's take a step back, perspective, and let's take a look at one last angle, guys. Alright, and here we go with the last angle. Again, you know, pretty simple piece. You know, it's not really much to it, you know, it's just a body for the most part. And a phenomenal head sculpt, and then from there, just a matter of the type of detail that you want to add to it. And again, this one is a little bit different from the ones that I've seen in the past. Not necessarily good, better, or worse, just different. I haven't seen one though that has been painted with this scheme or whatever. So yeah, look at that. I just absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Again, an angle at that. His hands are pretty cool. Got some sculpting. Again, this figure has a small amount of sculpting all around it, and I don't think the original one had that. So, shout out to Chris P. Parmesan cheese that had the prototype. Now Paul Manzi has it. And let's take a step back and let's conclude. Guys, so that's going to conclude the second half of the unboxing review. When I initially did the review, it was a lot of stuff, and the video was pretty long, so I want to, you know, try to condense things to give this figure the attention that it rightfully deserves. Like I said prior, this piece makes a great compliment to any Jason figure, and I'm very happy that one included it for me. It took a little bit of time for me to get it, but it was definitely worth the wait to get this piece, and I will you know, cherish it forever, essentially. So with that being said, that's going to conclude this revisit review. My next video, I plan on doing a comparison between my latest concept part 6 and Beto Metalli's part 6, just to give you guys an idea and perspective of, you know, two different artist interpretations, and you know, to show you how each artist decided to tackle it. And you guys can decide which one that you guys prefer if you could only pick one. So luckily for me, I don't have to decide because I own both, and I plan on keeping both. And I got a casket coming shortly as well, so I have to figure out what I'll do with that. But again, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Comment, like, and if you haven't already, hit that sub, and stay tuned for that video, guys. All right, peace.